Hi, it's Edward, back with another video. Please take a moment to click the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing to the channel. Please also share this video via social media and with your friends via email. Thank you for your support. Today, I read several financial news articles. I've included links to the articles in the description below. I encourage you to read the articles to support the authors and news sources. As a private American citizen, I'd like to report and share my transformative thoughts through commentary regarding small sections of these articles that are of public interest. You know the economy is getting bad for some people when you need to steal a credit card to buy a pumpkin and a beer. I read an article on yahoo.com put out by the Miami Herald and written by Irene Wright titled, "Man Steals Coworker's Credit Card and Buys a Pumpkin and Beer." According to the author, a Chili's restaurant employee is accused of stealing his coworker's credit card, then using it for Halloween decor and beer, a Florida sheriff's office said. Deputies drove to the man's home and noticed a freshly carved jack-o'-lantern in the front of the house. They found the woman's credit cards, driver's license, and other cards inside his wallet, and the coworker was taken into custody. According to the article, the pumpkin was collected as evidence, the sheriff's office said. People, what is happening here in America when someone needs to steal a credit card to buy beer and a pumpkin? This is absolutely ridiculous. The craziest part of this story is that the police collected the pumpkin as evidence. In the comment section beneath this article, someone named Justin wrote, "Dude loves beers and Halloween." Yes, Justin, I'm sure this person does love beers and Halloween, but he doesn't need to steal his coworker's credit card to finance his love for Halloween. What do you think about this crazy story? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. On the topic of theft, I read another interesting story today that is a sign of the times for some of our cities here in America. This article was on Yahoo Finance and put out by MoneyWise and written by Bethan Moorcraft, titled, "It's Game Over. Nike's beloved Portland store has permanently closed amid a rise in retail theft. Here's how a nationwide crime spike is costing U.S. retailers an estimated $100 billion. According to the author, Nike is permanently closing its beloved Portland factory store 1 year after it shuttered the location, apparently due to problems with theft. In my opinion, this is very sad. The article indicates that the store first opened in 1984. Now it is closed because thieves were stealing armloads of Nike merchandise and walking out the front door with no fear of being stopped, according to the article. I have strong opinions about all of this, and some may be misguided, so feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section below. In some two-parent households, both adults need to work to bring home enough money for the family. Some children may not have the best upbringing, resulting in this type of behavior as they get older. Some teachers in schools struggle to educate children about citizenship. Many of these young people end up turning into thieves as they get older. Some people are unemployed or underemployed and can't afford to buy personal property from a Nike store, so they decide to just go steal it. I am sure some of this is organized crime, and a lot of these stolen goods will end up being sold. Organized crime is big business in some cities, and in some cities, crime is not always punished to the extent that it should be. Now, it's possible some theft occurs because people need to get money for drugs. I was burglarized, and after an investigation by a private investigator and a police detective, the criminal was finally caught. He stole my personal property in order to purchase drugs. He's in jail right now, and he's set to be released this coming spring. I'm sure there are a variety of other reasons for all of this theft. I'll defer to all of you to share your thoughts in the comment section below. It is sad that this is all happening here in America. I worry about what the future is going to be like if this is so bad right now. How bad is this in your location? Let me know in the comment section below. While it is starting to feel like Mad Max here in America with the Nike store closing and some individual stealing a credit card to buy beer and a pumpkin, life is good for the super wealthy in Dubai. I read an article today on Yahoo Finance put out by Bloomberg and written by Zainab Fatah titled "Dubai Homes Worth $844 million in New Project Sell Out in Hours." According to the author, about 800 homes in a Dubai residential development sold out within hours, indicating continued strength in the Emirates property market. The author indicates that the prices started at $680,648 US. According to this article, average residential prices climbed 19.6% in the year through September, and rents surged 20.6%. It sounds like life is pretty good for some people in Dubai. While Americans struggle, people in Dubai are living in luxury. Here's some good news, since some of you say all I do is talk about gloom and doom. According to an article on Yahoo Finance put out by Reuters and written by David Shepardson, Toyota hikes wages of U.S. factories after UAW labor deals. According to the author, hourly manufacturing workers at top pay will receive a wage hike of about 9% effective on January 1, the company confirmed. Other non-union logistics and service parts employees are getting wage hikes. The largest Japanese automaker also said it is cutting the amount of time needed for U.S. production workers to reach top pay to 4 years from 8 years and increasing paid time off. The article indicates that this was all announced days after the UAW deal with the big three automakers. Isn't it interesting the ripple effect that the UAW's recent strike has had elsewhere? I am happy for those who work for Toyota. They produce a quality vehicle and they should be compensated for their hard work. In my opinion, they deserve a livable wage during these times of high inflation so they can support their families. I must not be feeling well today because I have some other good news to report. The IRS announced 2024 retirement account contribution limits. You can now contribute up to $23,000 to your 401k pre-tax. This is up from $22,500 in 2023. Oh boy, a whopping $500 increase. The problem is many Americans can't contribute anywhere near this limit because their wages haven't kept pace with inflation and they are struggling just to get by every month. Many Americans have no retirement savings and others are way behind on what they should have for their age. I know some of you who watch this channel are probably doing well financially, so I don't doubt that some of you do max out your 401k every year. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for many everyday Americans. There are a lot of people who can't afford to contribute to their 401k at all. Those same people who can't afford to contribute to their 401k probably also can't afford to purchase a new electric vehicle. I read an article on yahoo.com put out by Business Insider and written by Tim Levin titled "Electric Cars Don't Have a Demand Problem, They Have an Affordability Problem." According to the author, surveys show there are plenty of people out there who are curious and enthusiastic about going electric, but enthusiasm only gets you so far when snapping up a new EV costs over $50,000 on average. Affordability is only becoming more crucial amid a dwindling supply of early adopters willing to pay up to participate in the EV revolution. This is what I've been talking about here on the channel recently. Many of these automakers have been putting all of their eggs in one basket regarding their transition from internal combustion engine vehicles to electric vehicles. Don't these auto manufacturers realize that many everyday Americans are living paycheck to paycheck and struggle just to pay their rent and put food on the table? Now that interest rates are sky high, many people can't afford to go out to purchase a $50,000 electric vehicle, even with 84 or 96-month financing. Automakers need to roll out new entry-level affordable economy cars with a small and reliable internal combustion engine. My favorite car was a Geo Prism. I loved that little car. It had everything that I needed. It was an automatic, it had air conditioning, it was comfortable, it was reliable, and it was inexpensive. We need more new cars like this so everyday Americans don't have to go out and buy an overpriced used vehicle from greedy car dealerships. A lot of people who want an electric vehicle already have one, and those who would like one may not be able to afford one. I keep hearing about electric vehicle inventory piling up at some dealers, depending on the manufacturer and the models. I just wonder if some of these automakers are going to live to regret their decision to get so carried away with manufacturing all of these electric vehicles. The author of this article indicates Ford is pumping the brakes on $12 billion in planned EV investments, including a battery factory. General Motors nixed its target of building 400,000 EVs by the middle of 2024 and delayed the opening of a revamped factory that will produce electric GMC and Chevrolet trucks. Well, to me, it sounds like Ford and General Motors are finally coming to their senses. They better be careful now that they need to pay UAW workers more money due to the recent strike. What do you think about this? Do you think everyday Americans as a whole want electric vehicles, or do you think some of these manufacturers have gotten carried away? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please keep in mind, nothing in this video is financial advice or advice of any kind. If you need advice, seek advice from a qualified professional in good standing who puts your interests first and foremost. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Please also consider sharing this video via social media or via email with your friends. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. Check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.